Hey everyone, in this video we're discussing the strategy of core number compounding, how it works, and what my thoughts are on it. Since I'm a numbers guy, this was really fascinating to learn about, and I've seen people do this, but I didn't know the name for it. If you're new to the channel, my name is Ben. I've made over 6 figures trading crypto. I'm on a journey to 10K a month of passive income, to spend more time with friends and family, and want to help you all do the same. Let's go. Story time. So I almost auditioned for The Voice. They had open calls or auditions in Utah, and this is when I was living in Idaho. Me and one of my friends wanted to both go and audition. I was planning on singing Love on the Brain by Rihanna, and she was singing Who's Loving You by Jackson 5. And a week before the audition, she found some documents that you have to sign in order to be on the show, and just a lot of things that I didn't know about, like that they can control your outfits, songs, etc., and basically would have control over your recording contract after the show. They could also eliminate you whenever they wanted to, even if you were a fan favorite. Throughout this process, I learned that most shows like that were basically the same, and it just didn't sit well with me, so I didn't go through with it. Back to the video. Core number compounding has been requested by a few people, and so thank you for the suggestion. The basic way that this works is you have a set number of dollars you want to keep in a certain coin. So for example, let's say I have $1,000 in Bitcoin. You want this number to stay around $1,000. If Bitcoin goes up by 5%, you would have $1,050. So you would need to sell $50 worth of Bitcoin. And then if it went down 5%, again, you would have to buy back the amount you would need to get back to 1,000. This is a neat way to secure little profits. And it's basically a great strategy when there's a lot of volatility. And it's something that I want to try myself. I will probably set aside $1,000 in Bitcoin, maybe 1,000 in Ethereum or something else, and then use this strategy and see how it plays out. You'll make more when it goes up and down, but for those that just want to hold, might make a lot more in the long run. So it all comes down to personal preference. Why is this a good strategy to use? It's going to increase the amount of USD you hold because each time you sell, when it's above the original amount, you'll make a little bit of USD, and each time you rebuy at lower positions, you basically will make that difference in USD. So you actually don't make the profit necessarily when you sell, but it's when you rebuy. It is actually pretty similar to my own strategy, but instead of holding the USD, I add that amount into more crypto each trade. The more volatility in the markets, the more trades or profits that you'll make from doing this. The question you're probably thinking is, what percentage should we look to sell and buy? Well, that's totally up to you. You should wait for a larger percentage to buy back. So for example, if I had $1,000 in Bitcoin and I sold $100 worth when it was over $1,100, I would probably wait for it to be around $800 to $850 to buy back to $1,000. Now, what is the downside to using this strategy? It isn't really focused on getting you more crypto in the long run, but just more USD, which is still good, but you're just focused on keeping it around the dollar amount that you decide. If it just keeps going up a lot in a bull run, you'll be selling a lot early, which in my opinion is never a bad idea to take profits, so I'm okay with selling early. The strategy is like when you're trying to maintain a certain weight. In order to do so, if you're under, you need to eat more, and if you're over, you need to eat less, or exercise less or exercise more, but the idea is the same. I honestly think that this could be a great strategy. I don't necessarily think it's going to make you a ton of money, but I think it could work and be a good strategy over time, or stack up more and more USD. And I'll definitely give it a try and let you all know how it goes. So what do you think? Is this something that you would use? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, go check out my 6 biggest trading secrets video. I know you'll enjoy it as well. Thank you so much for watching. And remember, as always, keep it in the green.